I was, looking at my phone, not paying attention, and out of nowhere, bam, bam.
Oh yeah. Hey man, you thought American reality TV was bad? Well, to be fair, it is. Well, today, we're gonna take a little trip north. We're gonna go across the border, Del Norte, into Canada for some really, really terrible Canadian reality TV. Just to be clear, Canadians are some of the nicest people on the planet.
But if you like, you can take my snowmobile. Really? You just give it to us? Oh, sure, that's what Canadian hospitality is all about. If you like, you can have all my money and my leg.
I mean, they're known for that. But make no mistake, Canadians go hard. Yahoo! It's fucking cold up there. I mean, for half the year, from October to April, it's covered in snow. And while we're dealing with raccoons and skunks, they're dealing with moose and grizzly bears. It's no wonder that hockey is their #1 sport. So it kind of tracks that while in America, the most popular reality TV shows are about people in romance situations that are uncomfortable or inappropriate, in Canada, the most popular reality TV shows are about citizens that threaten public safety.
Canada's worst driver is back.
They made a reality show about the most dangerous drivers in Canada, and they did it for 14 seasons, from 2005 to 2018. The host of the show is by a dude named, and I'm not kidding, Andrew Younghusband. See, and that's the other thing about Canada. Canada hits different. It's almost as if somebody created a country using AI. Hey, Chat GPT, give me a fictitious province name.
Manitoba.
Sounds good. Today, we're going to watch the first episode of Season 12, because it's a tire fire. But keep in mind, there were 11 seasons before this. Let's go.
Right now, Canada's worst drivers are in Niagara Falls. Obviously.
Obviously, you idiot.
Which is about a 90-minute drive from the rehab center.
Yeah, no problem. A 90-minute drive from Niagara Falls to Chinook, Shanuba, or Galuba, whatever Canadian town they're going to. Should be no problem, right?
How long are we on the highway for?
The real highway, fairly quickly, 10 minutes.
I can't do it.
You can't do 10 minutes on the highway?
I can't merge on the highway. I can't do it.
Okay, we'll talk.
All right. Let's meet these jokers, who are all trying not to be, but are ironically competing for the position of Canada's worst driver.
Tyler, you want to go first?
No.
Let's go.
Okay.
This is Tyler. He likes beer.
An accomplished welder, Tyler admits to being a habitual hit-and-run artist.
Let me repeat that statement. Habitual hit-and-run artist.
20 hit and runs in the last year.
Yeah.
How does that happen? Like,
looking around. Before I know it, I hit something. And then I just get out of the way, It's like make sure no one's looking and take off.
Spoiler, Tyler's f***ing drunk.
Sometimes I have to have a few beers just to relax and so I can drive, yes.
You don't, see, right out of the gate, you spun Andrew Younghusband because you admitted that you can't drive unless you're drunk.
I honestly gotta take a break. I've been doing this show a long time and I've never heard anybody say that.
You probably should save that.
Man, I gotta...
All right, let's go on to the next allegedly sober contestant.
Come with me, come on, let's go.
It's Daniela's turn to head for the highway.
I'm so nervous. I don't know how to do this.
This f***ing chick stresses me out so much, there's no way she should be on the road.
Now? Oh!
Daniela wants her sister
Now?
to make every driving decision.
Now what? Straight?
Go straight.
I'm sorry. Tell me exactly what pedal to press and what to do.
She also completely relied on Chantal.
Give it gas. Okay.
I don't
Put your left hand signal out. Put your signal left. You want to get into the next
Now?
one? Yes.
No! Don't put on. I don't want to be here.
Just put your signal left. You want to get into the next
Now?
one? Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ. That was a hard watch. Next up is the driving shaman.
This substitute teacher from Edmonton is bringing her spiritual staff to the car.
And what's its purpose?
Diana says the trinkets on her staff will open the gates of heaven.
Well, geez, I mean, that's good because you run the risk of dying every time you hit the road.
I'm a good driver.
What?
I'm from Earth. I live on Earth, but there's space out there.
No because you drive like an alien from another planet.
She's wrecked every vehicle she's owned.
Jody is Diana's brother-in-law.
You've wrecked every single car you've owned?
Oh, let's see. 5.
You've wrecked 5 cars.
5 of them.
What are you doing? Puppet shows and burning incense? Maybe you should try to drive instead of casting spells, Dr. Strange.
I drove right through a red light because I looked down, and when I looked up, a big Highlander T-boned me on the right side.
I bet that up your puppet show. Okay, so on to the next terrible driver. And here's where you know this show is from Canada, because the dichotomy of Canada is they're very nice people, but they're not afraid, they're not so thin-skinned to have a guy like this on a show about terrible drivers.
Mike, you want to go next?
Sure.
Let's do it, sir.
12 years ago, while traveling 100 kilometers an hour on the highway, another driver fell asleep at the wheel and hit Mike head on.
Yeah, Mike was in a tragic head-on collision where he suffered severe brain damage.
I was in a coma for 7 weeks.
Mike's driver's license was revoked due to a permanent brain injury he suffered in that accident. But he managed to get his license back 4 years ago.
What? Who's minding the store at the Canadian DMV? Because I gotta tell you, fellas, you missed on this one.
Are you able to react quickly enough when something happens that needs a quick reaction?
Repetition of potential problems, if they may arise, you'll know how to deal with them.
Look, I really feel for Mike because I know after a traumatic brain injury, it's a long road back to normal. But bro, this guy's having trouble with word retrieval.
Repetition of potential problems.
Do you really think he needs to be behind the wheel?
It has definitely affected his driving abilities.
Bye, Mike. Have a good one. Well, that's scary.
When we met Mike at his home in Renfrew, we learned that Mike probably shouldn't have a driver's license.
This is the railing at the pizzeria that I hit.
Mike hit the pole at the gas station.
I drove into this guardrail.
This is all new from when Mike drove into a building and just kept going.
I backed into this piece of metal. I do not remember what I hit in this specific location on the vehicle.
Hey, God bless Mike, but if you own a business in Renfrew, chances are Mike's gonna crash into it.
The next Canada's Worst Driver nominee preparing to go
We get that for you.
is a 41-year-old woman who just learned to drive last year.
Bro, okay, now they're doubling down on the hysterical female.
Lou is so scared of driving, she can't bring herself to do it.
What's the issue here?
Lack of experience.
Wait, is that James Hetfield?
She never really learned how to drive.
I don't think I can do this.
That's because she's been driving around on the Metallica tour bus. Okay, so I may have overplayed the James Hetfield Metallica meme. Let's go on.
Lou is so scared of driving alone.
Now I don't know what to do.
Even an empty parking lot overwhelms her.
I don't know what to do.
Oh my god, she's just trying to park the f***ing car.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what you're doing either. Park the f***ing car.
You want to go next? Sure.
The next Canada's Worst Driver nominee
Okay, stop. Why does this f***ing guy walk like Goofy?
has himself fallen asleep at the wheel with his cruise control on.
This is Cody.
Why are you in rehab?
Because I'm kind of a reckless driver.
Cody once drove 260 kilometers an hour on the highway.
Of course, his name is Cody. He thinks he's auditioning for the next episode of The Fast and the Furious.
Why is he signed up for rehab?
He kind of drives like an idiot.
Cody's girlfriend, Sarah, says he's one ticket away from losing his license. And if that happens,
I would walk. If you lose it again, like, he may not get it
Again,
back.
he's lost it before?
6 times.
What?
Yeah.
You've lost your license 6 times?
Yeah, well, I thought it was 5, but I forgot I lost it while it was already gone.
Wait, what? How do you lose your license when you've already lost your license? What kind of Canadian math is that?
he showed us his Cadillac STS that he likes to spin out around corners on public roads. It's a technique called drifting.
Unless you're Vin Diesel. I can't think of another scenario where you're driving on a road with other people and you need to be f***ing drifting.
One time I was drifting down a road and just flipped the car onto its side.
Yeah, bro, that's not drifting. That's rolling. All right. Next.
You, let's go. How many accidents have you caused?
6 by now.
6. 6 major ones?
Yes.
Amrinder caused 4 of those accidents while living in India.
I'm not sure why that's relevant. And actually, if you've seen the streets of India, I'd probably be in an accident every day.
I love speeding.
You love speeding.
Yes.
Do you text and drive?
A lot.
A lot.
You see, Amrinder, Andrew Younghusband, is used to drivers. You just don't have to be so f***ing smug about it.
My license was suspended and I was still driving under suspension.
He borrowed your car and caused a 3-car pileup?
That's right.
Akash loaned Amrinder his car recently, and it came back with a police report.
And that car wasn't even 48 hours old.
I feel like that's on you, Akash. I know Amrinder is your boy, but I wouldn't let him borrow my skateboard. Honestly, bro, why do you still even get into the passenger seat with this guy? Cash, bro. After almost killing me, if he did this, I just socked him in the mouth. Okay, you ready for the last contestant? Because this one's a doozy.
Each of the Canada's Worst Driver nominees on the road to rehab have a camera person in the car with them. The remaining nominee won't, because
Nobody will get in the car with you.
How come?
I'm sorry, this is so f***ing gangster. It's not your Velma cosplay. It's because your driving sucks so hard, the camera crew won't ride with you.
Crystal terrified the crew who shot her bio last week so much,
Terrified. The word he used was terrified.
no one will ride with her.
Oh, come on, man. That's gonna be like a GTA achievement.
That really hurts my feelings that nobody wants to get in the car with me.
Crystal's driving history is so ugly, her annual insurance cost was recently $10,000.
That's $830 a month, bro.
Crystal's brother, Steven, is worried she's going to be killed on the road.
And she doesn't understand the consequences of her actions.
You gotta give it to Steven. He's an extreme sport, thrill-seeking athlete for riding with this crazy bitch.
Before she leaves, I asked Crystal to turn her cell phone off, but
I'm not going to turn it off. I'm just not going to text it.
during the first 5 minutes of her drive, Crystal goes 70 in a 40 zone.
What's the speed limit here?
Steven, directions only.
She drives on a sidewalk.
It's okay. I'll get off the sidewalk.
She sends numerous text messages.
How embarrassing.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked.
Every time Crystal starts moving from a stationary position, she literally floors the gas pedal and keeps it floored until she releases it completely.
She reminds me of that kid in school who refused to take his Adderall.
Yeah!
When our crew called Crystal the most dangerous nominee we've ever had,
11 previous seasons of drivers, by the way.
My God, get the out of my way.
they were dead right.
Crystal.
Hey!
Oh my God. The cameraman didn't want to drive with you because of this.
Crystal is about to get her first dose of rehab center honesty.
Full disclosure, when you drive like a psychopath on Andrew Younghusband's show, you're gonna get checked.
Because right now, I'm gonna look you in the eye and tell you you're a selfish idiot. I think you're probably the worst driver we've ever had here.
You're probably the worst driver we've ever had.
The way you drive can only be described as the driving of a horrible person.
God damn, Andrew. Are you sure you're a Canadian?
I don't want to be a horrible person.
No. And I don't believe for a second that outside the car you are. But what you did on the way here was the actions of a horrible person.
So I'm gonna tell you, right away, I smelled a rat when it came to Crystal. I mean, sure, she's a terrible driver.
Crystal will be going to prison if someone gets killed.
What are you doing?
While she's driving like this.
But basically, she's the female version of Amrinder. How could she be the worst driver they've ever come across? She's not even the worst driver on this season.
Now what, straight?
Go straight.
I'm sorry.
Repetition of potential problems.
Now I don't know what to do.
It was obvious to me who wins or loses this competition. It's probably going to be Crystal.
Jinkies, 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 jinkies.
Andrew was really mean to me and said I was selfish.
Anyways, let's go on to the competition. Now we know all these people stink at driving, so there's a high possibility that they're gonna wreck whatever car they're using in the competition. So if the production company had any brains, they'd buy a junkyard bucket for them to do the competition in. But no.
We bought him a Mustang.
Look, I'm just a 56-year-old divorced dad who drives a Nissan truck. Put me in a Mustang GT, I'm breaking a Hyundai on the highway.
It's a 2016 Mustang GT, and it is a ripper on the road. What Canada's worst drivers will do with it on day one here at the rehab center is handle it through our annual assessment challenge.
Okay. Let's talk about the assessment challenge.
For the assessment challenge, drivers will reverse down this wide hallway of rims and into this concrete area, where they must get turned around and leave driving forward. From there, they must go 50 kilometers an hour, weaving slalom style around 5 foam figures.
What? Have you seen these people drive?
I can't do it.
There's no way they can do all this.
Crystal starts by going way too fast.
Oh no.
I'm gonna cry again. This is my first time using mirrors, so it's not like it's gonna just come naturally.
First time driving with mirrors? How is that even possible?
Tyler has been banned from driving forklifts at his place of employment.
For life. Why? Backing into people, not looking behind me and running into a person or something like that.
I love me some drunk Tyler. He's got the best quotes. Backing into a person or something like that. How does this guy still have a job?
Like Crystal before him, Tyler guns it over a rim.
Don't back over it. Stop.
For some unknown reason, there's a panel of experts evaluating these people's driving skills.
He's hitting all this and he drives drunk as well. It's incredible.
As if Helen Keller couldn't tell that these people suck at driving.
In the concrete turnaround section, Tyler
No, stop hitting it.
does serious bumper damage.
Jesus, have another beer, Tyler.
Daniela came to rehab to get more confidence as a driver.
And if she gets more confidence as a driver, is that going to affect her life in other ways?
Don't mind us. Just talking here. Keep mowing down those obstacles, Daniela.
Well, that wasn't correct.
Mike's brain injury makes him a danger at slow speeds.
There can't really be anything more heartbreaking than somebody who's had a brain injury due to a traffic accident and it causes them to be dangerous.
Oh, yes, there can.
Here's Mike at 50.
Because Mike just murdered 3 people. Well, simulated. Andrew makes Diana throw out all her magic items and drive like a muggle.
Muggle, a person born into a non-magical family and who lacks magical abilities.
Hi! I can't believe I just used a Harry Potter term.
She needs to throw all of this crap out the window.
Instead of driving 50, Diana hits 60.
Ow! Oh, that's so sad. I just hurt somebody.
Hey, no, Diana, that's good. You only maimed 1 person. I think you're topping the leaderboard right now.
Amrinder.
My boy Amrinder. How do you think this is gonna go? Yeah, that's right.
New driver Lou
kills them all. Get it? Like Metallica's first album?
Lou got spooked.
Hey, yo, what the
and hit the gas pedal instead of the brake.
Plot twist, Goofy Walk Cody is a ringer.
And Cody reverses through the rim section perfectly.
The guy knows how to drive. The question is, why doesn't he drive safely in public?
Cody is perfect again through the turnaround section.
So, Cody, what's the answer to the question, why do you choose to drive like a monkey in public?
I get excited when I'm in a vehicle.
Will the excitement of our slalom make Cody less than perfect?
Let's do this.
Cody doesn't use perfect hand positioning, but he does get a perfect result. Cody passes every aspect of the assessment challenge.
And scene. That's the end of episode 1. The great thing about this show is that they spend an entire season on this same group of knuckleheads. So if you like this one and you want me to do episode 2, let me know in the comments. Anyways, for now, I'll see you next time. Peace!
Yes, I am a nerd, bookworm, I'm studious. From my cerebral cortex to my gluteus. Back in kindergarten, I aced my college entrance exam. Now, I'm no rocket scientist, but wait, I am. When I pour my alphabets, I get nothing but straight A's. My retainer and headgear connect to a back brace. I got a pocket protector.